Conflicts of interest. Does anybody have a conflict of interest they'd like to disclose tonight? All right, hearing none, we'll go to item 5, which is public statement 1. This is limited to 3 minutes and as an opportunity, for our public to address the board on any issue that is on the agenda tonight. There's a second opportunity to address the board later in the evening where you can talk about other township matters. If you would like to speak on something on the agenda tonight, please step up to the lectern, introduce yourself, and watch your 3 minutes. We don't have our clock up, so we'll keep track of you and let you know when your 3 minutes are up. So please feel free to step forward. Seeing no sudden motion to the lectern, we'll move on. Item 6, items for county, state, federal, or other agencies. We have Sarah Rick from our library. Welcome.
Hello, I hope everyone's doing great. So something fun coming up is summer reading is starting. We have our kickoff this Saturday, 10 to 1, with sensory kickoff at 1 to 1:30 for anyone that needs accommodations. We'll have our bouncy house, we'll have games, prizes, and crafts, and you can sign up for the summer reading program, although if you don't make it to kickoff and still want to sign up, you can sign up afterwards too. For the summer reading, we have 2 movies per week during the summer, as well as, I'm blanking out. A craft for teens, adults, and children during the summer as well. The theme is Unearth the Story, so it is all dinosaur, prehistoric, archaeology themed. So the crafts will reflect that. We'll also have for the summer sensory-friendly story time yoga in the park. So the park that's across from Park Lake will have that yoga time, and we'll also have read and play, which is also story time in the park, same park across from the lake.
Wiswasser.
Yes, Wiswasser. So we have those going on, and we also have a few of our regularly scheduled programs too. One of the ones we have is health knowledge and reading at the library. So we have Say Choi, the pharmacy manager at University of Michigan Health Sparrow. He will be coming in every second Tuesday to discuss a different topic about different health-related issues. So the next section, which is June 2nd at 5 o'clock, is on antibiotics. Mm-hmm. So I did bring flyers if anybody wants some after the meeting or whatnot. And yeah, we're just really excited for summer to start. It's usually our busiest time, so.
Sounds fun.
Yeah.
Is there a weight limit on the bouncy house? Asking for a friend?
Not that I know of.
Great.
But is the hole big enough to get in the bouncy house? Adult size.
What do you say? Any questions for Sarah?
I did see that you guys had the, what was it, the trailer with the games in it for the kids last week.
Yeah.
That looked like it turned out really good.
Like fun.
Oh yeah.
I did that for one of my son's birthdays a couple times, and my son, when he was younger, loved that.
Yeah.
So I thought that was a great idea.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, they had a lot of fun. It was in partnership too with the recreation department as well, and we were able to get a trailer, and the teens just lived there the entire time.
Yep. Yep, you put video games in front of them, and they'll just play for hours.
They had a good time.
Thanks, Sarah.
Mm-hmm.
Item 7 on the agenda is the consent agenda. We have minutes from the Planning Commission meeting of May 12th. Would anybody like to pull those minutes off to discuss at a further point in the agenda? If not, would anyone like to put forward a motion to pass the consent agenda?
I'll make that motion.
Support.
We have a motion and a second. Because it is the consent agenda, we take a roll call vote without discussion, so we'll move right to a roll call vote.
Ms. Butler-Challenger, yes. Ms. Hagerman?
Yes.
Ms. Kellerman?
Yes.
Ms. Wilson?
Yes.
Mr. Fewins-Bliss?
Yes.
Thank you.
That brings us to item 8, approval of the minutes. We have minutes of the Board of Trustees meeting of May 18th, 2026. Is there discussion, thoughts, or motions for the minutes of May 18th?
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes of the Board of Trustee meetings held on May 18th.
I'll second it.
We have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion about the minutes of the Board of Trustees meetings on May 18th? Hearing none, we'll take a voice vote. All those in favor of approval of the minutes of the Board of Trustees meetings of May 18th, 2026, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, that motion carries. Next up is the approval of vouchers. How would you all like to handle the vouchers tonight?
I'll make a motion to accept the vouchers as submitted.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve the vouchers as presented. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, we'll go to a roll call vote.
Ms. Hagerman?
Yes.
Ms. Kellerman?
Yes.
Ms. Wilson?
Yes.
Mr. Fewins-Bliss?
Yes.
Ms. Butler-Challenger, yes.
That motion carries. Thank you. It is time for our quarterly treasurer's report, item 10. I'll turn it over to the treasurer.
You'll see in your packet, I put the report in there. Just to let you all know, in the last year, the rates have gone down already 1% loss. Yeah, so that's about it. Everything else has stayed steady. We haven't had to do anything. I've just changed some terms on the CDs that I have renewed to try to get better rates.
I mean, we're not losing money.
No, we're not
We're
losing
just
money.
not
It's just,
making
we're not making
as
what we
much
were a
money.
year ago. Yeah. Yeah, like, the first national CDs, that were at 5.5 APY for 12 months are now at 4.05. So, because those ones were renewed in May.
But cash flow looks good.
Yeah, actually, we're gonna be transferring money out of the Huntington checking account and putting it back in Michigan class. So we can earn more interest, so that will be happening in the next week or so.
Great. Other questions? Thoughts about the treasurer's report? Great. When will the next one be?
Quarterly, I don't know. This one was supposed to be done in April, so April, May, June, so July sometime. Because we were late, because I was gone for so many meetings.
Oh.
And then I wasn't at the special meetings, that's why this one was so late.
Got it.
So you got April, May, and June, so
I see what you're
July,
saying.
sometime in July will be your next one.
Great. If there's no questions or any other comments for the treasurer, we'll move on. Committee appointments. We have 5 potential appointments to the Centennial Art Committee with terms ending June 30th, 2027. Kate or Taylor, do you want to talk about this at all?
We received, in addition to myself, we received 4 other applications for committee spots from people who do live in Bath Township, though that wasn't a requirement. And it sounds like they're all well qualified and ready to be part of this important project for our community.
Great. Will we take more people beyond today?
I wouldn't have an issue with that.
Great. Questions about the candidates or a motion to move forward?
Do we want to make a motion for each individual person or for all of them
All of them.
at one time? Okay. I'll make a motion to accept all of the appointments for the Centennial Art Committee, terms ending June 30th of 2027.
Support.
And that includes Trustee Hagerman as the chair?
Yes.
Okay. That's good with you? Okay. Other discussion?
When is the committee gonna start?
Well, as soon as we all get appointed.
Today.
We will
Set a time tomorrow.
set a time to start meeting.
Okay.
I didn't want to put the cart before the horse on that one,
But soon.
but soon, yeah.
Other questions? All right, voice vote okay on this? All right, all those in favor of the 5 appointments as described in the board packet to the Centennial Art Committee with terms ending June 30th, 2027, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? That's great. Congratulations, you got yourself the start of a committee.
Yay.
Hey,
Now get to work.
Use that grant money.
yes. Definitely.
Item 12 is Township Committee reports. We have 2. First up is the Recreation Senior Center and Farmers Market update from our Recreation Coordinator, James Seaton. James, step on up. We're eager to hear from you.
Thank you for having me.
Welcome.
And I'm kind of going to go for fall until where we're at now with Community Rec, Senior Center, and Farmers Market. So our Fall Football League, in partnership with Hazlet Youth Recreation Authority, we had 5 teams participate in the league with a total of 40 participants.
Wow.
Several teams participated in the BAV schools, homecoming parade, and wore the jerseys and passed out candy, so that was pretty cool. We held a Puzzle Palooza competition on September 26th. We had 6 teams compete in the puzzle race. They had a maximum of 6 players on a team, and they have 2 hours to complete a puzzle. Prizes were awarded to first, second, third place, and I never thought we would have to see people so competitive in a puzzle competition. But I would like to continue that. In the fall, we had a scarecrow decorating contest in partnership with the Bath Public Library. We had 7 entries for the contest, and participants created a scarecrow and submitted a photo for judging to the township office. Prizes were awarded in several categories: best traditional, scariest, funniest, most creative, best group, and people's choice. We held our annual buck poll on November 15th. We had 5 bucks and 1 buckhead. The buckhead had to be disqualified because the body wasn't there. Approximately.
Show up without the body.
Yeah, he's kind of walking around holding it. And that was my first buck post. So.
Oh, that was quite an experience for you, wasn't it?
Yeah. We had approximately 40 people from the community come out that night. We had chili, cookies, hot cocoa, coffee, which were provided by the Bath Senior Center. So that was nice. We had our holiday market. It was on December 11th. We had a max number of 10 vendors. We met that number, so we had 10 vendors participate in the holiday market. Visitors were able to shop, take pictures with Mr. and Mrs. Claus, decorate cookies, and write letters to Santa. Our basketball league, once again in partnership with Hazlet Youth Recreation Authority, we had 2 teams participate with a total of 17 participants. And practices were held at Bath Elementary School gym. We had a winter snowman making contest in partnership once again with the Bath Public Library. We had 8 entries for the contest, and participants created their snowman and once again submitted their photos to the township for judging. Each participant received a top hat, carrot nose, googly eyes, scarf, and button mouth for the snowman type of competition. We had an ice fishing derby planned for February 21st, but due to lack of ice, we had to cancel that. But we're looking to do that again in 2027. Spring break activities was, once again, I partner with the Bath Public Township Library. Over spring break, we hosted different programs each day of the week for families that were in town during the spring break. On Monday, we had Brianna from Bubbles Are Fun, and she did a fun Bubbles science experiment with the participants. On Tuesday, we had Jeff the Magician, who did a fun, engaging magic show. And just to back up, last year we had about 15 to 20 people participate. And this year when we brought it back, for instance, and I'll do each one, but for Monday with the Bubbles Are Fun, we had 39 kids and 14 adults with a total of 53 in attendance. So that grew quite a bit. Tuesday, we had, with Jeff the Magician, we had 59 kids, 27 adults, with a total of 86 in attendance.
What's the capacity at the library?
Yeah.
Was that hitting it?
It-
I like
It was a big, busy week. On Wednesday, we had Drew from Mango Wildlife do a presentation on creepy crawly critters. We had 36 kids and 22 adults with a total of 58 in attendance. On Thursday, we had Kirby from Proust Pets, and she read a short story about a particular animal, and then she brought the animal out to show the kids, or the families. We had 80 kids and 25 adults with a total of 105, so that was a busy day. Friday, for the end of spring break celebration, we had a K-pop Demon Hunter celebration, so we had activities themed around K-pop the Demon Hunter. And then we watched the movie. It was a sing-along, so it was pretty loud. We had 69 kids for that, 20 adults, so 89 total, which was it was a great week. And right after that, we went straight into our spring break celebration egg hunt. It was on April 4th at the library, but it rained, so we had to bring everyone inside, and that was a busy day too. We had 164 kids attend and 160 adults, which is a total of 324. So
That's what I said.
that was
They're at
pretty
capacity.
busy. And they were waiting at the door, right before we opened. It was like, so we moved it inside. Instead of the egg hunt, we did a picture scavenger hunt around the library. And then we had a movie going, we had crafts, we had pictures with the Easter Bunny, and all participants received a goodie bag. And for the goodie bag, we have different age groups. So we have 0 to 3 years old, 4 to 7 years old, and 8 to 11. And each goodie bag has different things that are, reflect the age group. But in each bag is a golden egg. And if you find the golden egg, you get a special prize. And it's amazing. See, when you see that kid find that golden egg, it's like, oh. They take off running. So that's a cool program. Our T-ball program started on May 25th, the week of May 25th. We have 2 teams for Little Sluggers and 2 teams for T-ball with a total of 39 participants. As Sarah mentioned, we held our team night in partnership with the library, at the library on May 29th. And we had the video game system, pizza and pop. We had a movie. We had board games out. Nobody wanted to play once they saw the trailer. So, and then in partnership with Friends of Park Lake, we have our Sounds of Summer concert in the Park series. On June 19th will be the summer solstice, which they do every year, I believe for the past 12 years. And the performer will be Jen Seagate. So I wanted to add to that by doing a concert in the park, throughout the summer. So we have one scheduled for July 21st. The band, the Polaroid Band, will be performing, and they're doing popular and classic hits. And on August 18th, we have the Showdown Band that will be performing. And they do classic rock and R&B. At each event, we will have a food truck, and we will have Kona Ice. So looking forward to that. And then we have planned our outdoor movie series, and this is in partnership with the library again and the Children's Garden Early Learning Community. So we have 2 planned, one for July 10th, which will be the movie Night at the Museum, and one for August 14th will be Big Hero 6. Oh. And I'm also working with the Bath Soccer Club on doing a movie in the park, possibly an additional movie in the park, which that is to be determined. Last year at our one movie in the park with the same partners, we had 158 attend, so I think that will grow this year. We have a run and walk club, which will begin on June 11th. The Run and Walk Club will meet at James Cousins Park during the farmer's market. I have some run leaders that will lead the running club, Roger Dunham and Chris Hagerman. And we have two volunteer leaders that will lead the walk club, Chris and Amy Thomas. So that's something new. Hopefully it's a good turnout, and we'll see how that goes. We had our opening day at the market, which I thought went really well. The attendance for opening day was, we had a total of 160 adults and 70 kids. With that total, kids and adults, 186. Which when you compare that to last year, we had 48 adults and 26 kids. That total was 74, so it was quite the increase. During our opening day celebration, we had a bounce house, and we had a snack craft that kids could create, take home, and eat or whatnot. So what we did this year is we have a special market day one time a month. So the first one, opening day celebration. Then we will have on June 4th, we'll have create a flower bouquet. So you can create a flower bouquet and take it home. That will be led by Claudia Ballard from Full Bucket Farms, Full Bucket Flower Farm. We have a strawberry shortcake market day, scheduled for July 9th, and I'm working on Apple Barrel on leading that demonstration. We have a Kids Day on August 6th. The first 75 kids will receive a free Kona Ice slushie and a cookie. We have a Yoga for All market day on September 3rd, led by instructor Amy Moore, who does a Yoga for All, community yoga, adult yoga, and chair yoga. We will have Jeff the Magician at the market on October 1st, doing magic tricks around the market. And also that day we'll have a decorator, a mini pumpkin. So trying to bring some excitement to the market. We'll have our Halloween celebration on October 29th. We'll have characters from Enchanting Encounters there to interact with kids and families. And then we'll have trick-or-treating at the vendor booths. Right now we have 11 confirmed vendors for the market, and we had 8 at our opening day celebration with Crystal's food truck, Crystal's Kitchen food truck. So I know she's opening up her diner, so it was good exposure for her. Plus, it was good to have her at the market. So the goal is to have a different food truck, or a food truck at the market at least once a month. So right now we have Crystal's Kitchen that was there on May 28th. She'll be back on June 4th. We have 2 guys in the Nomadic Grill that will be at the market on June 18th. We have International Soul Food that will be at the market on July 16th. And then we'll have 2 guys in the Nomadic Grill back on August 20th. And International Soul Food on September 17th. I'm working on 2 for October 5th, 1 for October 15th and 1 for October 29th. I feel confident that we'll be able to get a food truck at the market. Moving on to the senior center. I'm sorry for taking up too much
You're
time.
fine. No, we like to hear what's happening.
This is what we asked for, so.
That's right.
We had our Matter of Balance program led by Tri-County Office on Aging, and that ran for 8 weeks, September 10th through October 29th. And we averaged 23 participants, and that's probably one of the biggest programs that we had at Senior Center. 30 registered, but everyone doesn't show up every time. But so that was a really good turnout. We had a Medicare 101 presentation on October 20th. We had a costume contest on October 31st, which was nice to see. We had cheer exercise program led by Disability Network. That ran November 17th through December 8th. We had a holiday luncheon sponsored by Sons of American Legion on December 12th. We had a holiday music performance by Jamison Jones on December 19th. We had a Valentine's Day music performance by Mr. Tim on February 13th. The cheer exercise program was pretty popular, so we brought that back again, and it started in March, and it will be ongoing now. I mean, it's I mean, it's really nice to be out there punching, and one time they were hitting around like playing volleyball within the circle. So, I mean, it's a really cool program, so I'm really happy with that partnership. I was working with the YMCA and Tri-County Office on Aging on starting an enhanced fitness program at the Senior Center, which the YMCA will pay an instructor to come in on Monday, 3 days out of the week for an hour. But I'm just not, I guess the reason I'm saying it is, if you know someone that would be, like to be an instructor, that's a great program. And it's ongoing, you know, throughout the year, so I'm really trying to get that started. We had a senior and retiree survival workshop led by Senior Care in Michigan. And it was at the Bath Community Center, and a lot of times our seniors, they're comfortable there, so, you know, even though it's down the road, sometimes they're reluctant to travel. But we had 16 participants there, so it was a nice workshop. We had a Mother's Day celebration on May 8th. All mothers received a carnation. We're also working with the U of M Sparrow Clinton pharmacist Dr. Say to come in and doing health topics once a month. So he'll be at the Senior Center the first Monday every month. We had him at the Senior Center today, and he talked about over-the-counter medications. So with Dr. Say, you know, you might have that topic, but then it spreads all over, which is great. 'Cause they get together with questions down, and he really engages them. And I was really impressed with the discussion today. July 6th, we'll have he'll bring in a dietitian, and then August 3rd, we will have a cardiologist come in. And then we'll come back together, regroup, and decide on what other healthy topics we would like to discuss with the seniors. So, happy with that program. We will have Democratic primary candidate Matt Moston. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Mosden. He will do a presentation or introduction. He just wants the seniors to know who he is, match a face with the name, and what he stands for. That will be on June 8th. We will have our Father's Day celebration on June 19th. All fathers will receive a Best Dad Ever keychain. On June 24th, we will have our Smiles on Wheels free oral health assessment. And we'll have the oral health assessment from 10 to 12. And they'll have lunch, and at 1 o'clock they'll do a prize bingo game, which was pretty popular last year. So I'm looking forward to that. We revised the senior center emergency contact in medical form. We had a book there, and there was 500 to 600 people in there. And now, when I redid the form, we made it mandatory in January that everyone redo the form. And we might do that annually, but right now we have 86 completed forms. And we thought we might get some pushback, but the seniors really, they didn't turn it in like almost like homework, so that was great. And then I added on the back program and activities of interest, so they could let us know what they would like to see at the senior center.
That's a good idea.
We started up quarterly cookie sales to purchase incontinence supplies, so we'll keep that going. And then some of the ongoing activities at the senior center: Friday bingo, which everyone knows that's very popular. The third Wednesday of the month we do canvas painting. The first Friday of the month we do birthday celebration. And Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays, we have hand, foot, card play. And I also met with Larry, from Prime Recovery and Rehabilitation. And he would like to come in and do some type of program with seniors, so we're working that out now. Details will come later. And I think that's all I have for now.
Good job.
James, how long have you been with us?
It's almost, I started November 2024, so almost been a year and 6 months.
It feels like these numbers are trending up. Is that your experience?
Yeah.
Participation.
I think the more we do and the more, community knows that, we have programs going and activities going, I think they're looking for it. And if they enjoy themselves, they'll come back. As I was taught, people vote with their feet. So, yeah, so it's a great time right now, and I'm really enjoying, being the recreation coordinator here in Bath Township.
That's great. We took a leap of faith in combining some of these things together, and it's really nice to see that it's paying off by lots of participation. So thanks for your hard work on that.
Thank you.
Questions or thoughts for James?
Thank you.
Great. Well, we'll see you next time. And thanks for partnering with the library and other folks too. I think that's really smart.
Yeah. It makes it a lot better, and we have a nice relationship that we built over time, so we'll just keep going.
That's
Thank
great.
you.
All right, thank you.
Well done.
Thanks, James.
That leads us to our next Township Committee report from Bath Fest. We have Sandra and Adam here.
He's like, you go.
Which one?
Hi all.
Hello.
It's good to see you. You wanna start?
Yep. Did everybody get a handout?
Yes.
So this is a list of everything that we have secured and are still working on. We'll start with the food trucks. So we have 6 of them. Most of them already committed last year when they were there. Then we have a couple new ones. James mentioned Crystal's Kitchen. She was here last year. She's got a diner opening up on Main Street. She does barbecue and soul food. Two Guys Nomadic Grill. They were a huge hit last year. Sold just over 250 pounds of fries last year. Get Loaded. We spotted them over at Midwest Hardware. So Adam reached out to them and they signed up for this year. They have a variety of loaded fries that they sell. I've heard that they're really good. I haven't had a chance to try them yet.
And they're buddies with 2 guys also, so we made sure we didn't want to have competition, so he was like, this sounds good, I'm gonna call. He's like, who else is there? And he's like, oh, I know them, I'm gonna give them a call. And so.
We got Kona Ice returning. They're a huge hit with the community. All the kids love them. A couple new ones. We have another one, Bites the Crust. I reached out on a food truck Facebook page, and they do different kinds of ice cream. We definitely wanted an ice cream sort of truck this year instead of having just Kona Ice. And then we have Dog Days and Daily Sips. So they do different kinds of loaded hot dogs and then fresh squeezed lemonade of different flavors. So we're excited to have a couple return and then the new ones.
Are those gonna be at the middle school again, like they were last year?
Yep. Actually, no.
We
No,
talked about,
okay.
we're not sure yet.
Yeah.
We talked about possibly putting them on Walnut there. That's Walnut, isn't it?
That goes
Right
at
in
an
the
angle?
corner on the
Yeah.
angle, so that people didn't have to, when the car show was going on, it worked because they were down there, but so, but I think we need to talk about
We
that
got
a
lots of
little
new
more.
sidewalk right there,
Yeah.
lots of it.
Yeah, the only thought is that most of the ones that wanna leave their truck run the generator overnight, and with the houses right there, that would
Yeah.
so I think we're weighing that right now. For the family activities, all free again, which is what we've committed to continuing to be able to do in the park there, so we'll have, Similar bounce house and big obstacle course like we had last year, the dunk tank, the 9-hole putt-putt course that lights up then when it gets a little darker out. And then we added a large format Connect 4 also, so some other yard games to have there that people hanging out in the park can do. So.
We'll also have a sign-up genius for the dunk tank, so if anybody would like to.
Can we nominate people?
I mean, if you want to, I can send you the link.
With the sponsorship, you would be able to nominate whoever you would like to.
I like that. I like that.
Nominated.
That goes into the car show. A lot of new changes. We are adding a new category. So last year we had 4 trophies that we handed out. We added a new one, so it's modern, or yes, best modern vehicle. So anything 1990 and newer will be a new category, so they'll win a trophy.
We had a group of maybe it was like 4 or 5 guys, younger guys, show up last year and hang out all day, and they were really excited about it. And we were happy to have them there also, but then
Yeah.
we wanted to have something that would kind of bring them and their friends back and be able to get a trophy as well.
We have a radio station, Cruisin' 92.9, that will be broadcasting live at the car show for a few hours. They will have all kinds of giveaways, concert tickets, shirts, that kind of stuff that they'll give away, and do door prize kind of situation with them. Keith Poulter with his band, they will be attending this year again. They did last year. Everybody enjoys listening to their band. They also will help us announce the trophy winners at the end of the car show, like they did last year. So the parade and bike decorating, I teamed up last year with the public library. They offered to open their front sidewalk space to decorating kids' bikes. They supplied all of the bike decorations. They'll do that again this year. We have a sign-up genius this year for local businesses that would like to participate in the parade. Everything else, the start and finish location, the time frame, the map, or the route will all remain the same as it was last year.
I know it's a big political year. Are you allowing political candidates in the parade?
We haven't decided or discussed that yet.
I'd make a decision on that because folks will want to if you'll allow them.
Yeah, we can discuss that.
Because like everybody, except for us, everybody's running for office this year.
I'll just tell you, when it was ran by myself and the other group, everybody was allowed to walk.
Okay.
Seems
I think I
reasonable.
walked in
Yeah.
it.
You probably did walk in it when you ran. And they also wanted booth space to set up to
Okay.
put their flyers out, so just be aware of that.
Okay,
You may have that out there also.
sounds good. Which I guess that moves right into the craft and vendor show. So as of today, thank you, James, for fulfilling my late request for the number of people currently signed up. He had sent one over at the beginning of last month, and I was like, hey. So we currently have 7 vendors signed up. Last year we had 20 vendors with 23 spaces, because there were a handful of 3 of them that had multiple spaces. That includes a lot of the clubs and organizations as well. So last year there were 14 businesses, so we currently have 7 of them signed up now. So we're on the way. And then we'll be reaching out to the same list that was, a lot of them have been repeats that are signing up, but we're gonna send an email this week as well to
I
the
know the museum's
last year's
planning
vendors.
to if we haven't signed up yet.
Do you have
That's
space for more than
on
the
the to-do
20?
list.
I think we could fit it in, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, so we moved 2, last year we had 2 Ls. There could be some space along Main there that we could go both directions and kind of make 2 Us or use this way.
We try to utilize the sidewalk within the park,
Yeah.
just for easier walking and stuff like that, so.
Yeah, and then we had 2 on the back side of the trees, or front side, depending on how you
So
look
you
at it.
look at
Yeah.
Yeah, and so those were Kiki's and the Girl Scouts, because both of them had areas to spread out, but we could definitely fit more up there, and we could move the dunk tank around as well, so. I think we could fit 30 comfortably, and then we'd have to start getting creative.
And not use sidewalk space and
Right.
just make rows.
Exactly, yeah.
So I reached out to a small local business, ran by Savannah Shirey. She grew up here in Bath. She has a small business that does like custom tumblers, apparel, that kind of stuff, to ask if she would be interested in doing a quote-unquote store link for, kind of like a fundraiser for us. And she was willing to do that. She's going to, or she has a t-shirt link, so we will be able to sell t-shirts through her link. She will, or she has them posted for $25 a piece. It's a very basic 2-color option, with Bath Fest 2026 on the front of the t-shirt. And then 10% of the proceeds made from those t-shirt sales will come back to Bath Fest.
And we're doing them all with, Sandra set it up so that there's a cutoff date for when they need to be
Yep.
ordered, so we're not gonna be stuck trying to sell a bunch of extra t-shirts or having that, so she'll only print, when that, and she'll only print that amount, that have been ordered, so.
And then I could share the link with you guys if you would like that.
And then tub races, we're working on trying to find tubs, and get people out. I think last year what we heard is that people didn't think it was gonna happen, so they didn't really go for it. But now, Sandra sent emails out to local police and fire. We'd love to get some rivalries going there. And then, same thing as last year, heard from some people that they have tubs, so we're gonna put out a call this week or next week that says like, if there's people that are interested in racing but don't have tubs, if you have one, you can get it back, but that we can find some teams that'll push them, and if they need repair, we can find some teams or people that'll be able to repair them also. So, ones that are in basements, and we've heard lots of basements, lots of barns,
Yeah,
so.
Did you invite Ingham County Sheriff's Office?
I did not, but I might know a couple people.
And I know there's one we talked about, I think we've got the high school, some of the
Oh,
high
you
school
found it?
teachers, there's that tub that's in the I looked a few months ago, it's in the barn across the street, from the school there, and it's still up in the rafters, and we had raced that for the farmer's market a long time ago. It needs a new wheel and some work, but I think, it's public, so maybe if I say it public, I'll definitely, so Papa and Vitsky have both said that they'll do it, so I'm hoping to see them tomorrow at soccer, so, we'll pressure them into pushing the tub also, so. I think if we could get 6, that'd be great. There were 3 last year. If we could get 6, that'd be a good minimum. More, the better. So, it sounds like you're in. All right.
Can I make
You
a
gotta find
suggestion?
pushers.
Yeah, definitely.
I
This'll
think
be,
a
why don't we do mine,
DJ for the
on
tub
the board?
races
Yeah.
would really help.
I've always wanted to push you down
We
the
had one
hill.
in the past, years ago. who
Okay, you're on.
Moreover, an MC, but also like to play some music while the race is happening and kind of fill that towing back up the hill
Why don't we pull
time
them
and
around
just
the
stuff
other
like
way,
that.
pull them
I
back up?
thought that
That's
really
what we're gonna do.
added
Okay.
to the experience in the past.
Okay, yeah, that's great. Thank you for that suggestion.
And they kind of explain what's going on, and, because I know it was who's racing who, and why are they racing each other again, and maybe somebody to kind of just explain
Yep.
if it's a bracket or whatever it is,
Yeah.
however it's working, that would help.
It's a good
Yeah.
idea.
And hopefully if we have more, they won't all have to race each other so many multiple
Yeah.
times. So, last things we're working on, additional sponsorships, so the sponsorship packets are live, there's a couple businesses that have asked us to ask them, so we'll be doing that. Working on organizing a cornhole tournament, we got a contact through a couple other Lansing and DeWitt Parks and Rec, that know, I think, I have his contact information now, I think he's at Delta Township, but he runs cornhole event, or tournaments, and what we've said is that if there's gonna be, money involved, that we want someone who does it, if we're just out there throwing bags, it's different, but we want someone so all the boards are the same, everyone knows the rules, someone is there that's, you know, a neutral party in charge that can handle people, I guess, in his experience. Sandra's gonna talk to the Legion about possible beer tent or after hours, a little bit more official. So last year they did open for one of the days that they could open to the public. But maybe do a little bit more formal, relationship and figure out some sort of way where whether there's a, you know, cover charge or something where some funds could come back. We need to definitely start generating, some income for so that next year, you know, we've got that, we can do all these things again, especially the free of charge things. So thinking about ways that sort of the t-shirts come in, you know, clearly sponsorships, but also if we could do something there, that would be great.
And then, James has been kind of the head person for the 5K. He had a tremendously great, turnout last year. And we think with, more of a heads up notice that he'll have an even bigger turnout this year. So he's doing a great job on coordinating that. So we give a lot of credit to James for the 5K.
I think last year we were hoping for 35 to 40 and there were 70 or.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, and a number of them had said that, because it was like it was the first year, some of the playmakers, people came out to check it out, and sounds like there's been a lot of good feedback about it being on an actual cross-country course. Everyone runs on roads, and so that was a big part. And then we talked to Roger also, and A.D. Harrelson about putting it out. There was a suggestion that putting it out to the high schools, because that's the track that they'll run during the season. So if they can come and run that, and Bath is one of the more challenging courses around here. So
We're also hosting the regional too.
Oh, yeah, even better, yeah, so if people can get out and get on it, seems like that's something that will drive some of the high schoolers to come and run as well. I think the last thing is, that we didn't say this at the beginning, is that it's Friday, Saturday this year, not Sunday. Last year, Sunday went till noon. It was pretty slow, people were at church, there were some stragglers, and it was just kind of like, let's end on a good note on busy on Saturday, and then call it good and get everything cleaned up earlier in the day on Sunday, then we don't have to be there late on Sunday either.
What are the dates?
July 31st and August 1st.
I have two questions. Number one, the siren.
I know, it's on.
Are we able
can't-
to do anything about that? At least the one in the park?
You
Do
have to
we have the
contact
power
County
to do that?
911. That's who puts it off.
But it is
I
it
can
even
reach out to
possible?
them and I can reach out and just ask. I mean, worst case
It's
scenario,
worth
they say
asking,
no.
but I
Yeah.
I
doubt
mean,
it.
it's for a
Put a
minute.
pillow in it.
Yeah.
It was for 3 minutes.
Oh, is it 3
It
minutes?
was 3
See,
minutes.
I don't hear it.
It was a
I
long,
don't
3 minutes.
Yeah, we did put signs up, but it definitely was a long 3
Yeah.
minutes.
And then, just wondering, I don't know, we changed our committee process here at the township a while back. I'm just wondering if that has affected you guys at all, good, bad, or otherwise. I would be curious to know your feedback. Is it just you two doing everything? Do you have other helpers?
It's us, same as last year.
Okay.
Seems reasonably manageable.
But I mean, it was sort of tucked in the recreation committee
Yeah.
last year, and now I'm not sure that really exists.
Yeah, so the recreation, how it worked with the recreation committee last year, which Adam was the chair, so he can speak to it too, but it was more of like a space for brainstorming as opposed to planning. So Sandra and Adam were still executing all of the planning. They were also assisting with like taking packets to businesses for sponsorships, but other than that, it was more just, we had this idea, how do you guys feel about this? Or we did like a couple brainstorming sessions that Adam had come up with for getting ideas for different events. So that was really the extent that the recreation committee had in the process.
And then a few of them volunteered for, definitely Carol and Mark had volunteered for standing by the bounce house and, you know, supervising. If Mr. Fewins-Bliss tries to get in. Push kids around, so, yeah. So I would think that we'll reach out to them again for this year. And
Did you get any volunteers through the high school for community service hours last
We
year?
had quite a
we
few
did,
actually,
yeah,
good.
so,
Okay.
yeah, and I'm imagining that will happen again this year as
Okay.
well, so.
say there's a whole new group of seniors, so.
Yeah, exactly. Get those hours done early.
Yep.
How are the finances?
Currently good for this year. Yeah, so we'll be fine for this year. Not concerned of overrun. And then again, we'll have to look and see what's left in there. You know, my guess would be that after this year, you and I can touch base about it, but you know, after this year, my guess is that we'll be down somewhere in the, depending on sponsorships, but in the 1,500 to 2K probably balance, possibly. So we'll have to do some more fundraising than we've had to do in the past, which I think was the sort of general idea that this would kind of carry it through here, and then do some fundraising, ramp up.
What do you still need from us or others?
Looks like a tub team.
Yeah, that's, yeah, tub team would be great.
Let's do a tub team. I got the tub. I guess we need permission to call it our township board tub. I'll put letters on
You
it.
have to find somebody to push you.
I will find them, I promise.
She drafted 2 young guys last
Oh, they
year
were
on-
great.
in the park. They didn't know what they were in
They
for.
didn't know what they were getting
Nope,
into.
they
They
just
beat
needed to
everybody
hang
off
out,
the
and
line.
They ended up pushing, so.
Tub teams, and then, if you guys know of any, like, businesses outside of the township that would be interested in sponsorships. I mean, we don't wanna ask
Yeah.
for you guys to go out and search for that, but if you guys know of anything.
I know back in the day, when I did it, at the Legion, they had whoever their beers distributor was, they had tubs in there. So I don't know if they still have tubs. Back then it was, I don't even remember which beer distributor was their distributor and they put a tub in. So I don't even remember.
Or
But-
sponsor a tub that exists.
Yeah, I don't know if it was a Legion tub, but yeah, there was that one. And then did the ladies at Lee and Marie Salon, they used to have a tub. Did they put one in?
Not last year, but I think they did mention something.
Because
about
they
that
had a
also.
pink one. And who had the garden tub? Did
That
that
was-
get used?
That's what you used
Is
last
that what
week,
she
right?
used?
wasn't
Yeah,
it?
I still,
Yeah.
I got
Okay.
donated,
Have it?
that was mine, I still
Okay.
have it. I have new
Okay.
tires this
Okay.
year, watch out.
I was trying to think of any other tubs besides the police and the fire
I found
department.
some old pictures that I was able to dig up I don't even know how
Okay.
I found them.
Oh, Keith Coulter had one.
But I found a bunch of
Yes.
old
Okay.
He did one.
tubs that I sent pictures to the different departments. So
Okay.
they had an idea of what.
What if we put it on bath pages, cause a lot of
Will we
people read
have-
that, and
Yeah,
we
we
can
do.
do that and ask for,
We've tried,
We
yeah.
advertised last year for the tub races. It's
So I'll
just,
talk,
they're
Helly,
last minute.
Helly cuts my hair at
Okay.
Marie, so I'll talk to her and
Yeah.
ask.
I was trying to think
And
of
then
like who
Spags.
other had tubs. I just.
Spags has one in the basement. I've been,
Yes.
like, not from Jim, but from people who work there, I've heard there's at
It's in
least
the bottom.
one down there.
Get
but
new tires
getting-
on it
Getting
first.
to it may be the challenge. But, so it does sound
Very-
like Spags has got at
Has
least
one.
one.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of, yeah.
I think Miles could make it required for any development that comes into the township. You must put in a tub for the race.
Say, give them a picture and say, you need to create this and halfway next year.
So maybe he, ask him, yeah. Oh, and I'll ask Christmases. I know Shane said he didn't, but I haven't asked Tanya yet.
Okay.
This is great work. Thanks for continuing to do this stuff.
Thanks for supporting it.
Any other questions, thoughts for folks?
sounds good.
Alright. We gonna deal with some power outage?
Yeah.
Alright.
My power outage says 10 PM tonight for me.
Okay.
Same.
That's what
Alright.
Consumers Energy sent me a text.
I have a seasonal out in Owasso, so I'm not too worried about it.
The Legion's out too.
Thank you.
I think it's the area.
Thanks. Taylor, with the timing of it being right before the election, I wonder if we should consider a booth to talk about the millage, to give out millage information.
That's not a bad idea, yeah.
That's what I
Educational, of
Yeah.
course,
Oh, yes, of
right?
course.
The
Not,
school district was there last year with
Yeah,
a
they were.
similar purpose, so I was thinking that too.
That's a really good idea.
all right, thanks for our guests and staff for updating us. This is really helpful. That brings us to item 13, unfinished business. Items for introduction discussion, we have none, but we have 3 items for action. The first is the acceptance of the 2027 SCUMA operating budget and 5-year capital improvement plan. We have heard from Brad, the executive director, previously. Is there anything you want to add to that?
Nope, I don't have any other additional information. If any of you have any questions, I'll do my best to answer without Director Gursky here, but
I think you did a really good job explaining everything last week, at
Yeah.
the last meeting.
If there's no other questions or comments, would someone like to move that forward?
I'll make the motion to accept the 2027 SCUMA operating budget and 5-year capital improvement plan.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Is there any other discussion? Hearing none, we'll do a roll call vote.
Ms. Kellerman?
Yes.
Ms. Wilson?
Yes.
Mr. Fewins-Bliss?
Yes,
Ms. Butler-Chalender, yes. Ms. Hagerman?
Yes.
Thank you.
that motion carries. Thank you. That brings us to Chandler Estates Daycare Special Use Permit. Our planner is here, but has presented that in the past. Is there any new information, Miles, that you have for us, or any questions from the board, other than what we've already heard?
Nope.
If not, would someone like to move that forward?
I'll make a motion to approve the Chandler Estates Daycare special use permit.
I'll second it.
We have a motion and a second.
Can I add something? With the 7 recommended conditions?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone
Of
agrees
course.
that
Thank you.
that is part of the
Yes.
motion, the recommended conditions? Great. Any discussion? All right, let's do a roll call vote.
Ms. Wilson?
Yes.
Mr. Fewins-Bliss?
Yes.
Ms. Butler-Chalender, yes. Ms. Hagerman?
Yes.
Ms. Kellerman?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. That motion carries. More kids. Love it.
Thank you for coming.
That brings us to the last item for action, the ClearGov proposal. The deputy superintendent presented us that last week. I did have a question or a concern from trustee Kotke, who couldn't be here, about the cost. Do you just want to remind us what that cost goes to and what
yes.
potential savings that might give us?
yes, so, if you look on page 75 of your packet, highlighted, it says that the first year annual subscription will be prorated for 7 months, as we're already partially through the year. So the first year investment will be $22,608. And then moving on from then, the annual subscription would be $21,870. In terms of that cost, if I were to compare that to the amount of time that staff is currently spending on a lot of these manual aspects of creating the budget, it would probably be pretty comparable. And I think also the transparency aspect is something that certainly is well worth the money as well.
And just to be clear, the superintendent who's out right now is on board with this.
Yes, I did go over it with her once I received the quote, and she also took time to look at kind of like the demo and what other communities are doing, and she is in full support of it.
Great. Are there other questions, concerns, thoughts, or does anyone want to move this forward?
I'll make a motion to approve the ClearGov proposal as presented.
I'll second it.
We have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion?
And you guys are gonna get going with this right away, it looks like?
Yes, so the goal would be, pretty much tomorrow, I would have a
Okay.
conversation with them, and we'd get the ball rolling and hopefully have the budgeting aspect up, prior to having to start the first draft.
Okay, cool.
And we'll do a budget amendment for this in the future.
Yes.
Ironically. And it will be transparent
Yes,
and
and
everyone
it
can
will,
see
it will be
it.
quite clear on ClearGov.
Great. Any other discussion or questions? Let's do another roll call vote.
Mr. Fewins-Bliss?
Yes.
Ms. Butler-Chalender, yes. Ms. Hagerman?
Yes.
Ms. Kellerman?
Yes.
Ms. Wilson?
Yes.
Thank you.
That motion carries. Thank you. That brings us to item 14, new business, items for introduction discussion. We have none. We have one item for action. Resolution 2026-05 recognizing June as LGBTQ+ Pride Month. We have done this in the past. We have passed it in the past. We have also not passed it in the past. I know there was concern previously about the flag situation. I think we handled that last year by creating a separate flag policy. So I'm hoping the board is interested, separate from the flag controversy, to recognize June as Pride Month. Questions, concerns, thoughts?
The state of Michigan already does, correct?
Yes, the
Okay, that's
governor
what I
did so today.
Yeah.
So is there a reason for us to also do it if we don't have a pride activity? I mean, I think most places that have pride activities probably do something like that. Them are just my thoughts.
Most municipalities don't run pride festivals themselves because it's a festival and we've heard about the rules about running festivals. While those might exist, they're not run by the municipality. The municipality simply is recognizing the month.
Can we have a flag off of government property? That's not part of it. Okay.
This is just a resolution to recognize the month.
Well, part of recognition could be that is a discussion, I guess.
I think the last time this didn't get passed is because it asked for us to fly a flag. So
Well,
that's why
on
it's
government
recognized.
yeah.
So this
okay.
has nothing to do with the flag. This is just us doing what the state of Michigan is doing.
In other municipalities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can do whatever flag stuff the current flag policy allows us to do.
Okay. Just asking.
So if this is passed, what else would we be doing?
It's a spiritual resolution, so we would not be certainly flying the flag. We wouldn't change anything. It's just us as the government recognizing this as an inclusive place for all residents.
Okay. But this is one group and there's so many other groups also. That's my only concern.
Yeah. I'd love it if we did it for more groups. If board members were interested in
Yeah,
authoring
I would be.
resolutions.
I talked about that today.
Yeah.
If other
But I
groups
just-
wanted to make a proposal for their month, I think we would certainly put it on our agenda to discuss it.
Yeah.
Wording could be just add.
Well, it would just be a resolution recognizing
Oh.
that month for that heritage or whatever.
Yeah, I'd love nothing more than to do that.
This just feels symbolic, right?
Yes.
Where it says that we deter oppression and discrimination against people on basis of sex, gender identity, expression, or sexual orientation. Seems like a no-brainer to me.
Would you like to put that in a motion form?
Sure. Let me find the right spot here with the right words. I will make a motion to approve resolution 2605 to recognize June as LGBTQ+ Pride Month.
Is there a second?
I'll second it.
We have a motion and a second. Is there further discussion? Another roll call vote?
Okay, Ms. Butler-Chalender, no. Ms. Hagerman?
Yes.
Ms. Kellerman?
Yes.
Ms. Wilson?
Yes.
Mr. Fewins-Bliss?
Yes,
Thank you.
that motion carries. Thank you. That brings us to superintendent's report. Item 15.
Thank you. I have a very short report today. Shortly after your last meeting, we received notice that Christy Colby, who is the office manager at the police department and has been for quite a long time, has decided to retire.
Rude.
We are very sad to lose her.
No kidding.
Very sad to lose her, but she has put in a long time here and is a very valued employee. Her last day working here will be July 9th. She has graciously decided to join her party with Beth Botke's party, so we will have a double party in the middle of this month. So just wanted to recognize her. We will be very sad to lose her. Chief has begun preparing to post that position very reluctantly. So I have been working with him on that, and we will go through that process and find someone that hopefully measures up to Christy, large shoes to fill for sure. And then I also just wanted to give a thanks to James Seaton. As you heard, he is doing a lot of work for both, for not both, but recreation, farmers market, and the senior center. He has been a great addition to our staff. He works incredibly hard, and he has formed a lot of partnerships, which I think was something that was definitely lacking for a lot of our departments. So very grateful for his work, and happy that he was able to showcase that today. I will take any questions if you have them.
Do you think there might be anybody internally who could be a good fit for Christie's position?
I don't think we have anyone internally, but I do know that Chief has a few former dispatchers that have retired and maybe want to continue working. So he had a few people that he was going to reach out to personally. So we'll see if that is fruitful, and if not, then we'll post externally.
Great. Other questions? Is Ben back?
Yes, Ben is back as of today.
Great.
Still on some light duty, but he is back in the office. So he is starting the facilities assessment. We will be having a department meeting next week with Spicer Group, hopefully. And yeah, he's just working on some other projects around the township. So happy to have him back as well.
That's great.
Do you guys have full summer help hired?
I think so. He maybe has one spot left.
Okay.
If you have someone interested, I would encourage them to reach out to him.
Just started this week.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. Okay. I was just wondering, I went to the Memorial Day Parade, which was very nice. The Legion always does a really good job. But it looked like the cemetery could have been trimmed once more before the parade. But I know that summer help just starts
Yeah.
that week, and Ben was out, but just for the future, I thought that it could.
I think it rained a lot that week.
Yeah, it was
I
pretty
know
rainy.
that
So
it
I
was
think
not
because
like
I'm like, I think
ideal
they leaf whacked,
conditions
but
to.
They were battling the rain a little
Yeah,
bit, but
to get it taken
yeah.
care of. It wasn't terrible, but
Yeah.
yeah. But it still looked good, but yeah.
Any other questions for Taylor? All right, thanks for keeping the show rolling in the interim.
Thank you.
That brings us to item 16, which is public statement 2, an opportunity for the public to address the board on other topics concerning the township. It does not have to deal with the agenda tonight. If you're interested in addressing the board for up to 3 minutes, please step up to the lectern, introduce yourself, and have at it. We do have our 3-minute clock on the screen now, and watch that time carefully. Would anyone like to address the board?
Oh, no.
Good evening, members of the board. I wanted to take a brief moment to let you all know that we are having a change at FSBR. David and his beautiful wife have decided to take some new positions and take their little itty-bitty glorious baby away from our close clutches. So I wanted to take a moment to introduce you to Lindsay. Lindsay is from our office. Lindsay has assisted on a lot of Bath Township matters previously. She has been before you intermittently. And I believe she introduced herself to you prior to the meeting, but I just wanted to make sure that that is known so that if members of the public are here, they're wondering if they miss David and who is this other person. So Lindsay will be here as support, continuing support for FSBR in the event that, for instance, I can't be here. She is looped in on all communication regarding the township's matters, and I just wanted to recognize her during the point that was not on your agenda. So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Welcome. I don't see any other public stepping forward, so we'll end public comment and go to board member comments. Who is first tonight? It is Sherry.
I want to do a tub for the board,
You go for it, Sherry. We'll volunteer you.
but I gotta have permission that you guys can, we're gonna put Bath Township Board of
Oh, is
Trustees
that what
on
we
the
wanna
tub.
put on there?
Yeah,
Oh.
you're gonna be part of it. And
Add
he's
to-
gonna push
Add it to
it.
the next agenda.
Okay. Add it to the agenda, so we can vote on it.
Okay, I would be happy to.
the approval of the official seal of
Official.
Bath Township.
Yes,
On the
on
tub.
the tub, yes.
Because you probably have to order it to put the sticker on it.
Oh,
You might
yeah.
have a magnet, so.
Oh, that'll work. It's a metal tub, it's a
For one
real
of the ones
tub.
that go on the cars, yeah.
Yeah,
No, that's good, yeah.
and you all gotta push. I'll drive. You volunteer.
We'll find some young kids. to
Yeah,
do
you
that.
need some people. Maybe
Speedy
I'll
ones.
assign my son to that. I'm not your pusher.
We gotta find some speedy guys, those guys were great last year.
Anything else, Sharon?
No.
Jen?
I have nothing, thank you.
I do have something, but it has left me. Oh,
My brain.
yeah, I spent last week at the Mackinac Policy Conference up on Mackinac Island. There were lots of bigger townships who sent people there. I was there for my day job, but I'm always wearing my Bath Township hat. Met some great folks, connected with them about township matters, gave my card out to some folks, talked to some folks from Google. It was very, very interesting. So maybe some of that will come into development for our community, but well worth the time. And free on behalf of the township, because it is not a cheap ticket to go to that conference.
I just want to let everybody know, I got this in the mail today. It's a mailing that we got for early voting. It has the dates for the August and the November elections, so you know when you can vote over at the DeWitt Township or the Bingham Township offices. It also has the times. So if anybody has any questions, we'll have it on the, our website, and it'll probably go out on Facebook, the
And that went to
information.
everybody in the township?
It went to every household.
Every
So
household.
it didn't go to every individual voter, but every household that had
That makes
voters
sense.
in that house. And so, I think that's it.
That's nice. Will that graphic be on our social media and website and stuff
Yes.
like that?
Yes.
Yeah, that's great. Thanks, Brenda.
Okay.
Okay.
I guess I did actually have a question for Taylor that I just thought of. How are we coming on our information campaign
Oh,
regarding
thank
the
you for
millage?
asking. I did forget to
Yeah.
bring that up. So after some discussion with Supervisor Fewins-Bliss, we did decide to contract with a communications firm for several reasons. One, I am obviously still doing interim work, and that is taking a lot of my time. And two, we really wanted to make sure that it was a very intentional effort. So we have contracted with a firm called Redhead. The township has used them in the past, quite a long time ago, but they were recommended by Supervisor Fewins-Bliss. So I signed the contract with them on Friday, and I had a kickoff meeting with them today. I'm actually going to talk with Supervisor Fewins-Bliss after this meeting to nail down a few talking points that we want to be on the postcard.
And
that,
you're welcome to join us.
yeah, you're welcome to join.
Just four of us.
Yes,
can't.
no problem. And then that is going to go to their printer on Friday. So very quick turnaround. It probably won't hit mailboxes for about 2 weeks.
Okay.
But in that meantime, it'll give us time to get the web page up on our website that will have the more in-depth information that the postcard will direct them to. They're also working on like a little social media toolkit that will be available on the website, and then they're also making one that's more specific for you all that you can use on your personal social medias.
Awesome.
And that's good timing because we won't have the absentee ballot sent out yet.
Okay, cool. While we're talking about social media, I think that I also will shout out James, because I had heard about some of those things. I think the library does a really good job of promoting their events that they have in coordination with the township. So those I had heard about, but the things happening like at the senior center and some of the sports and things that my kids have aged out of, I wasn't aware of. So I think it's awesome. It was great to hear all that's going on. That's kind of what I was hoping for when we were kind of pushing for these department reports. But I do think that we should leverage that to the township's advantage and really, I guess, promote that we are doing things and then celebrate that we have done these things. Do you know what I mean? I think that
Toot our own horn.
people in the township would benefit from seeing what their tax payments are helping to support and fund in these activities around the township. So I think that would be something to consider.
I do have a question. Does our program online, that we can register online, is that really popular?
Oh, yes.
The rec desk.
So maybe that helps?
Yeah, people are very much utilizing rec desk. We still have the occasional person that comes in and wants to pay with cash or with a check. But for the most part, a lot of our registrations are coming through rec desk, which is really great.
Perfect.
Very cool. Anything else, Kate?
I think that's it.
All right, hearing nothing else for board member comments?
Oh, I have one more thing. Sorry. I should write these down beforehand. I'm sorry. For Unity in the Community Day that the Bath High School runs, the museum purchased mulch for the lilac bushes that are at the north end of James Cousins Park. And kids from the high school spread the mulch around. They did a bunch of weeding and spread the mulch. So if you're in the park, check that out. We're all working together to try and make it nice for our community. Great. And that's it.
We're waiting. You might have something else, Kate.
Hearing no other board member comments, I would ask for a motion to adjourn.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
We have a motion and a second to adjourn. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.